who cares? But you all know, made a little visceral impact on this guy right here. This guy is John Cena, who was embracing Cody Rhodes. At the Elimination Chamber on March 1st, 2025, for the first time in nearly 23 years, 22 years, John Cena turned heel. Now, I made a little small comment that I've only known John Cena as a babyface from my earliest memory in 2005. I don't recall any of his work from my younger years when I was 5 or 4, or when I was in like 03 and 04, because that's my earliest memory of wrestling. But I've been watching wrestling for the longest time. John Cena, for me, has always been the guy. He's always been the guy. He's always been an inspiration. He's always been a reason. He's always been a reason for kids and adults to believe, to never give up, never quit. For me, even into my adult years, I looked up to John Cena. Still do. Dude's awesome. This heel turn, however, this has been a thing since his run from Monday Night Raw when he was drafted in 2005 all the way to when he became a part-timer, and sometimes his part-time years really would, or maybe up until like the later part-time years in 2021. That's when people really started to like Cena, started to really enjoy Cena. 2021 was really a time where people wanted to just see Cena more, because we didn't see Cena a lot. Pun intended. And then we get the news that Cena's retiring after this year. And he's saying that he's going to be here. He's going to be involved. He's involved in the Rumble. He's involved on the Netflix premiere of Raw. Loses the Rumble. Enters a chamber. Wins the chamber. And this happens. My first instinct kicked in of like, what the actual fuck am I witnessing? This I never thought would happen, because they never wanted to pull the trigger. Then I realized this isn't Vince McMahon WWE no more. This is Triple H WWE. This is a Paul Triple H Levesque WWE who will do no wrong. There's an old term going around the social media pages at times that I kind of get involved with, and saying, let Papa H cook. Y'all owe Triple H an apology for the greatest damn thing he pulled off. You don't see something like this ever in wrestling. It's the rarest of rare things that you will ever see in wrestling. Is a perfectly well-timed, perfectly out of nowhere heel turn. The heel turn of all heel turns took place on March 1st, 2025, and we are building towards the biggest wrestling event there has been since last year's WrestleMania. And it all thanks to this man right here. This is important for many reasons. But the single biggest reason is because of the character change that people have been dying for decades. We finally get a reason to scream, Cena sucks. We finally get a reason to spoo John Cena. I can't, though. I can't for my own sake. Because this man, without a doubt, without him, we don't get to this era of WWE. We don't get to this era of wrestling. Without John Cena, there is really nothing. There's no Triple H era. There's no Cody Rhodes as the biggest babyface in wrestling. There isn't once in a lifetime. There isn't all grown up WrestleMania 23. There isn't these all-timers. There isn't these moments in time that you will get. Some that you could probably live without, like the Nexus and Bray Wyatt burial and the Rusev burial, all the burials that he's done. But all of that doesn't happen without this guy. And he's retiring. Remember, this man is retiring at the end of this year. People, I think, still are kind of forgetting that because this man just recently turned heel on the biggest night in professional wrestling history on March 1st, 2025. Once this man leaves, there will be just an empty void. He will be a first ballot Hall of Famer literally once the next year hits. He will be known as the greatest of all time. Now. And at one point, I didn't think he was the greatest of all time. He's one of my favorites, but I always thought the greatest of all time to me was The Undertaker. Nobody gets over a character like that and spends 30 years elevating and growing as a character like Mark Calloway did with The Undertaker. This guy is now the GOAT with the greatest turn you will ever witness, with the accomplishments that he possibly can continue to grow with. He can win title number 17, or he can win the Grand Slam, or just have The Rock. He can just do whatever he wants. Just win or lose, nothing changes. Nothing changes about Cena. And nothing changes about Cody, win or lose either. This is why this match is perfect. And I can't wait to see what they do at WrestleMania. I'm as excited for this as I could ever be. But other than that, John, I give you your salute.